Salamin-salamin sa dingding. Pwede mo bang sabihin?
Ang pwede kong sabihin ay
At kilalanin natin kung sino-sino ang mga akda na kilala sa iba't ibang lugar. Ngayon, simula tayo kay...
Today, we're diving into the world of Philippine literary or Philippine literature where we love or better to talk than the legendary of Francisco Chanel Jose. First thing first, mga mare, I would like to give you a warm welcome and a virtual hug na lang for staying here. For stay tuned up here sa vlog namin today. I really appreciate it. And salamat talaga. So, who is this Francisco Chanel Jose? So, siya came from the beautiful province of Pangasinan. Yes, mga kamari. Representative siya ng Pangasinan, di ba? Ang bongga-bongga, ang galing-galing. So now, let's talk about Fran's achievements or his achievements. So from his Akrim Rosales Saga series to his thought-provoking essay, Franz has been slaying the literary game for decades. So this literary gaming is not just writing a fire force because mga kamari, he's a writing rin pala or he is also fierce advocate for social justice and Filipino identity. Gumagawa siya ng mga Filipino identity. Nagsusulat siya ng mga Filipino identity and mga social justice. Pero hold your own. Kasi marami pa kayo matututunan. And nagkikip pa yung genius na malalaman you about them. Ray, I know you got me.
Ayan, he is known for his Rosales Saga. The Rosales Saga po on 3, My Brother, My Executioner, The Pretenders, and Mass. It covers 100 years of Philippine history from the execution of the three priests Gomez, Burgos, and Zamora in 1872 to the declaration of martial law in 1972. Kung alam niyo ang movie na Gomburza, panoorin niyo to sa Netflix.
Hi guys! Moving forward sa ating next author na si Cirilio F. Bautista, he is one of the famous Filipino literature. He was known for his poetry, essay, and fiction. Some of his works include the Cave and Other Poem and the Felix Moon, as you can see sa ating screen. And Bautista work often explored some themes of identity, history, and the human condition, and also he was honored with numerous awards such as National Artist for Literature and Southeast Asian Writers Award. Kilala bilang one of the most influential voices in the Philippine literature.
Uy! Kayo pala yan! Nandito nga pala ako para i-share sa inyo ang ilang literary works ni Cirilio F. Bautista. Una na sa kanyang literary artworks or literary works, ang libro niya na may title na Boneyard Breaking noong 1992. Sumunod naman sa kanyang literary artworks or literary works, ang libro niya na may title na The Archipelago noong 1970s. At sumunod naman sa kanyang napakaraming literary works, ang libro niya na may title na Telex Moon noon naman 1981. Tingnan mo, ang dami-dami talagang literary works ni Cirilio F. Bautista, ngunit hindi ko maisa-isa. Kaya idol ko to kasi napakaangas at ang galing-galing pang sumulat ng mga libro.
Wow! So, ayan pala si Cirilio F. Bautista. Pero ngayon naman ay si Alfred Yuson. He is one who authored 23 books. O, diba? Akala niyo, ang dami. Yuson gets in Southeast Asia Write Award noong 1992. Saan? Sa Bangkok, Thailand. At syempre, na tumataginting na The Hall of Fame of the Carlos Palanca. O, diba? Ang dami niyang mga awards. At sa kanyang mga literary works, Ashley, are there?
Hello, Jella! Nito ako si Ashley. I think kay Yuzon, hindi ako pwede mawala dyan. So, sa 23 books na ginawa ni Yuzon, katulad ng sinabi mo, Jella, syempre hindi pwedeng wala akong alam ni isa. So, So, meron akong tatlong maibabahagi. Yung una is yung ginawa niya noong taong 1991, The Boy Who Ate Stars. O ha, may year pa yan. Next is yung Great Philippine Jungle Energy Cafe noong taong 1998 naman. At ito pa, isa sa mga pinapaborito kong gawa ni Yuzon, which is yung The Philippines Islands of Enchantment. O ha? Madami pang iba, pero tatlo lang ang maibabahagi ko. Pero kita naman sa pamagat pa lang, talagang mag-enjoy ka ng basahin ito.
Now on to our next author, Liwayway Arceo Bautista. She is a multi-awarded Filipino fictionist, journalist, radio scriptwriter, and editor in the Philippines. Napalanunan niya ang Palangka Award noong 1962 at siya ay nagkaroon ng pangalawang gantimpala sa Palangka Memorial Awards for Literature. Now, let's move on to her works.
Okay, thank you, Isaac. Now, let us talk about her literary works. Si Liwayway Arceo Bautista, nakapag-publish na siya ng short stories. Kasama dun yung Mag-anak na Cruise noong 1990 at Kwento ng Pag-ibig noong 1997. Meron din siyang novels na na-produce or na-publish noong 1995 at 1973. Ayun yung Canal de la Reina at Teacher. Parang ayun yung mga novels na naging dahilan kung bakit parang mas naging kilala siya. Okay, ayun.
Yo, what's up guys? For our next author, her name is Lulhati Bautista. Who is she? She was a Filipino writer, liberal activist, novelist, and political critic. She is one of the foremost Filipino female novelist writers in the history of contemporary Philippine literature. Her famous novels are Dekada 70, Bata-Bata Paano Ginawa, and many more. Now, let's talk about her achievements.
At ngayon, it has many authors that have been mentioned in this video. Pero sa kanyang achievement ni Lulhati Bautista ay nakatanggap rin siya na ganun din ay Carlos Blanca Memorial Award. Ito ang kinikilala ang bawat author sa Pilipinas, which includes the poet, the short story, mga writer, and such, mga books, literature.
And this is presented by Groove